Let's talk about something most guys get completely wrong when it comes to texting women. See, most men are too available, too responsive, too predictable. You might think being quick to reply shows interest and respect, but what if I told you it's actually killing your attraction? What if your eagerness to respond is the exact reason she's losing interest? Today we're breaking down why strategic silence is the most powerful tool you're not using. And listen, this isn't about playing childish games. This is about psychology, about creating genuine desire, about making her wonder about you in ways she doesn't wonder about other men. So pay attention, because by the end of this, you'll understand exactly why your phone habits are sabotaging your dating life. Sign 1. Instant replies. Telegraph low value. Ever notice how the busiest, most successful people you know aren't glued to their phones? That's not a coincidence. High-value men have priorities, commitments, a life that demands their attention. When you reply to her message within seconds, every single time, you're sending a crystal clear message. Nothing in your life is more important than her. Nothing demands your attention more than her notifications. Women are naturally attracted to men who have direction, purpose, things happening in their lives. When she texts you and you immediately drop everything to respond, that mystery vanishes. She knows exactly where you are and what you're doing, waiting for her. There's no intrigue, no mystery, nothing for her mind to work on. So stop being so predictable. Let those messages sit. Not for games, but because you genuinely have a life beyond your phone. Sign 2. Delayed responses create mental investment. This is pure psychology. When someone isn't giving us their full attention, our brains fixate on them. We wonder why they're not responding. We check our phones more. We think about them more. It's human nature. We value what we can't easily have. We obsess over what's uncertain. When you delay your response, something powerful happens in her mind. She starts wondering what you're doing, who you're with, if you're seeing someone else, if she said something wrong. And here's the key. All this mental energy creates emotional investment. While other guys are desperately trying to stay relevant through constant texting, you're living rent-free in her mind without sending a single message. Sign 3. Scarcity creates value. Everything valuable in this world has one thing in common: scarcity. Diamonds, gold, limited edition anything. Their value comes from their rarity. Your attention works exactly the same way. The more freely you give it, the less it's worth. The more carefully you distribute it, the more valuable each moment becomes. When you're selective about when you respond, each message carries more weight. Your words matter more. Your validation matters more. She'll read into everything you say because it's not abundant. It's rare. She'll appreciate your attention because she had to earn it. Women don't value what comes easy. They value what they have to work for, what they have to wonder about, what they have to earn. Sign 4. Silence forces her to chase. Here's something most guys never realize. Women want to chase too. They want to feel that uncertainty, that excitement, that rush of pursuing someone who isn't a sure thing. When you're always available, always responsive, always there, you rob her of this fundamental desire. When you let messages sit, when you sometimes let conversations end without forcing them forward, you create space for her to reinitiate, to double text, to find reasons to reach out again. And when she does this, the dynamic shifts. She's investing, she's pursuing, she's showing her hand. This isn't manipulation, it's creating conditions where genuine desire can form, where she gets to experience the excitement of wanting you. Sign 5. Restraint demonstrates self-control. Look, women are constantly surrounded by impulsive men who can't control their urges, their emotions, their reactions. Men who are slaves to their desires. When you show you can resist the urge to immediately reply, you're demonstrating something rare: discipline, self-control, mastery over your impulses. This quality alone separates you from 90% of guys out there. It signals to her on a primal level that you're different, that you operate on your terms, not at the mercy of your impulses, that you can delay gratification. And a man who can delay gratification in small ways communicates volumes about how he handles himself in more important areas of life. Sign 6. Your absence creates space for desire. Constant contact kills attraction. Period. When you're always there, always texting, always available, there's no space for her to miss you, no gap for her to fill with thoughts of you, no opportunity for desire to build. Like a fire that needs oxygen, attraction needs space to grow. When you create deliberate gaps in communication, you're allowing her feelings to develop in your absence. You're giving her time to replay your last interaction, to wonder when she'll hear from you next, to look forward to your next meeting. This anticipation, this wondering, this gap between contacts. That's where real desire grows. Not in constant contact, but in the space between. Look, this isn't about ignoring women or being disrespectful. It's about understanding fundamental human psychology. It's about recognizing that your availability directly impacts your desirability. The most desired men aren't the most available men, so stop being so predictable. Stop responding instantly to every message. Stop prioritizing her notifications over your purpose. Create mystery, create value, create space for her to wonder about you, to think about you, to pursue you. Because when you master the art of strategic silence, when you understand the power of not always being there, that's when everything changes. That's when you stop chasing and start being chased. That's when you become the man she can't stop thinking about, can't stop talking about, can't stop wondering about. So put down your phone, let those messages wait, and watch how quickly her interest intensifies when she can't predict your next move.